Hello everybody and welcome to part 64 of our Golden Circle campaign in Supreme Ruler 2020. We are fighting against New York here, mostly along the St. Lawrence River. We are fighting them a little bit over here outside of Buffalo. We're trying to let our garrisons hold up, but they've got so many engineers that they've managed to bring out that we're now just trying to do the best we can to hold where we can. So I'm now moving units primarily up here. I need to orchestrate this attack on my own. That's actually a good deal. They're requesting military goods and less than what they're offering. That's good. So what I'm trying to do up here is I'm just trying to slowly link the chain up here and take over
We need reinforcements.
this whole area and take over that village up here. I take that, they'll fall up here, and then I won't have to worry so much in that region. But I have to first grab all of this. Trying to get there is it's just a really huge headache. Supply and stuff like that. Here we go, send one guy down. Let's keep pushing. We'll get there soon enough. There we go. Keep on moving you down. And this guy's next. Now, once we make it, well, they're going to turn all these guys back south and then have them start going into these attacks. So there's not, you know, they have something to do afterward too. It's not, we're having a little bit of a hard time down there. Not a lot, just a little bit of a hard time. Would have been nice to own this too, though. I wonder if I have anybody that can be thrown into that. There you go. Come on, take this right here. Let's see if we can grab this Troy Riviere, and then we'll use that as another launch point. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Entrench, hold. Alright, let's do this right here. We're going to work our way to here. And that should be one of the last straws needed. This guy up here is still getting supply. As long as he's getting supply, I'm going to keep pushing him north. If I can take over that little piece right there and have the supply to keep get it up and running, that'd be great. You're going to go up here. You're going right here. Let's keep moving. Looks like we've kind of re-secured most of the Montreal area again, most of the Watertown area. Their units are getting pushed back pretty hard now. Okay, we're going to have to... Well, they have a Green Beret in that town. We're not going to focus on that. That's a little too dangerous for us to be focusing on. You know, I might actually use one of these guys to help connect all this together. Let's do this. There we go. Watch all this start to fall really easily now. There you go. Come over right here. You're going to come right here. There we go. Connection. Alright, so now we just got to wait for the supply to actually get reached up in here. Let's use these guys to go ahead and knock out Troy Riviere. New York is probably wanting peace and they want me to pay for it. We don't play that game. Let's go ahead and move these guys up to here. The rest will come on its own. This still seems to be falling in our direction, so I'm going to keep on moving up. I mean, once I can't move up any further, and I'll take this spot right here, and then it's over. Like, we won't go any further past that point. Alright, still looking good. Gotta knock out this M2A4 here, and then we'll be in better shape. These guys are still being held by the Buffalo group and the Cheektowaga group. The Buffalo group's still not all the way out, so we can keep letting them hurl themselves at us. Alright, let's do this. Even though we don't have really great supply, we're still going to use this to our advantage. Alright, move here. Right here. Look at that, supply is really starting to get better. It's not great past that point, though. That's why we're worried. We'll do this here. This will all start to fall. There it goes. Connect that off. Look, he's still getting pushed up. He's not even trying. If Quebec had better supply, they could push into this themselves, though. Oh, but no, they couldn't. There's a Challenger 2 sitting right there. No wonder they've been having problems. Okay, send these guys up to there. Let's send them here. Let's see what happens. Can we get closer? Yeah, we can. A little bit closer than that. Yes, there we go. All ours. Let's come over here a little bit. We'll secure this little three-way area. Right there. All right. We're not going to go after them. We're not at war with you, Quebec. We don't want to be yet. Let's keep pushing down. Here we go. They did grab that one spot, so that's all good. We're going to do this too, because we want all this land for ourselves. And there. Okay. Now we should have a good attacking group area. This down here, they're slowly beating back those engineers. Let's send this guy right here. Now, do we have any supply all the way up here? We actually do. We have 11%. Okay, we're beating him. We're doing a pretty good job. He's still able to hit us, but I mean, he's just slowly defending himself. That's all he's doing. Okay, ready? Go. That's important. Take this over here. Alright, we got exactly what... I mean, we did better than what we thought we would up there, so let's go ahead and send these guys over. We did get some mortars ran in. Let's go ahead and send you guys to repair. I'd rather you be in a better shape. These guys are going to take over this. Yeah, go ahead and get rid of that other small. We're going to add a larger other power facility right there. Anything else going on up and down through here? Hydro facilities are all good ones. Yep, everything's good. Everything's fine. These guys are all good hydro, and they do have supply, 9%. So New York couldn't push that out, but we could. Yeah, that's fine up there. Looking to see if there's anything out there that needs attention. I don't see it. Looks like we're overrunning this area. Petroleum. What's this down here? Yeah, get rid of that. The other power is fine. There's a nuclear facility here. A couple bad facilities there, but once we do that, this should knock off all their supply in this region. Okay. Moving men around. Come on up here. Ithaca. I'm pretty sure they have something there, but we'll check. Oh, they don't. All right. There's another spot for us. They did take some of Connecticut. That's okay, though. We're actually doing pretty well. Pushing these engineers back. We're going to go ahead and take Brighton from them. Alright, so we're after Rochester right now. We are... I'm going to send this guy down here, and he'll take Elmira. Go ahead and knock out this engineer here. Then we'll knock out... Yep, Binghamton. Oh, I can't say that. Alright, work our way up here. We don't want them to come back on us anywhere. We're not going to get that unit. Fire control breakthrough. Let's go ahead and take out these guys. Let's come right up here. Some engineers up here, pushing right on across. There it goes. That's fallen too. All this will fall into our hands now. We're more worried about this up here. Let's get this LoSat and Rochester taken out. New York is now down to how many people? 22 million people. We've knocked them down by a full third. Let's see this. Is this where? Yeah, that's where it ends. Build, transport, rail. We're gonna, OCD me has to put that in. We'll build a railroad track from there to there, just to make it look good. And later on, I might actually, when I take Quebec, I might extend it through that to here, just to, again, make it look good. Alright, that's all done, that's all good. We're going to take all these guys. We're going here to this airfield. We'll take out Albany, they'll move there, the Albany area, then they'll move down south to New York, I'm sure. They do have AA in the area and Green Beret. I don't want to fight that, honestly. Here they come. Lots of units. Okay, focus on pushing into Albany. Schenectady. It's a pretty large area. I didn't know Albany was so large. And the area around it either. Huh. Alright, now we're working on Albany itself. They have a barracks there, a few other little things. Let's go ahead and knock this off here. Get rid of that facility, get rid of that facility. Both of them are small, industrial and consumer. Obviously, we don't want those around because they waste space when I can just build a bigger one. I guess these guys can't really move around.
We need reinforcements.
Engineer here. Let's go ahead and have all these guys repair. We did take over this hydro facility, so that's all done. Their power should be going down pretty quickly now. Here we go. Come on, let's knock them off here. Completely gonna surround Albany, give us better supply into the region. Oh, they're actually pushing out through the south to try to get away. Okay, here he's gonna push south here. There we go. Let's hit him in the rear. There they go. Albany's falling pretty quickly right now. Saratoga Springs is next after that. Come on, guys. There you go. Push in. Push in. All right. You guys got it? Come on. Get in there. We have a few units sitting in there. There they go. Look at that. All those artillery pieces now are all that's left. Now we can't destroy these tanks one-on-one out here, but we're actually doing a pretty good job of hurting them trying to do it. Alright, there's Pittsfield. Good job. We now can get to this barracks. Come on, knock out the rest of these engineers and these artillery and we'll be in great shape. And yep, pushing through these GMT Storm Hunters that got in there somehow. Bunch of engineers.
We need reinforcements.
There's Saratoga Springs fallen. There you go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. You got this. This is falling in on itself. They have one unit here. I'm sure that's why that stayed. This up here is now getting done. There we go. Albany's fallen. Let's continue. Let's just continue going south, right? I mean, that's all you can That's all we can really do. I'm going to send some guys on this side of the river, though. Let's get rid of this and this. Going after Newburgh. Okay, let's continue on south down here. Secure a way to get into Connecticut. That's, you know, into the Georgia, the how do we want to call this? We want to call this the Golden Circle, Connecticut region down here. Let's continue pushing right here. Keep on going. You guys got plenty of places to take. There's Peekskill, all kinds of areas that we want. Yeah, keep on pushing around through here. We took West Point. Get Peekskill, get all of this on our side. We don't want them to be able to push east on us. There he goes. New York completely fell in on itself. They are done. It is over. Let's go ahead and repair. Take a look at our UN approval did not even really take that big of a hit. We could go immediately to war with somebody else if we wanted to. First thing I'm going to do though is let these guys all repair. That seems to be very important. Let's get rid of that. All this through here is fine. Is that a small? No, they're both regular sized nuclear facilities. Anything in here? No, 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 no. Looking for any inconsistencies. Not seeing. Oh, there's one here. In the middle of New York, seriously? Nothing here. Yep, here's a few on Long Island. Nope, nope. Yep, here's another one. Alright, that's all good. Alright. That's all ours. New Hampshire would be a great one just to get ourselves up in here. Quebec would be another great one to go after. Same reason. I'd really like to go ahead and take out Pennsylvania. New Hampshire has all the reason in the world to to go to war with us. So I'd much rather go after somebody else. Let's take all these guys. All 22 of you are great and all, but I want you all here. They file in on the spot. Hold them there. Lots of special forces. I should probably, move them over here to the Hawaiian Islands so I don't mess with them ever. Okay, might wait for a few more things in here to get done. But if I do this, I'll have a direct path up northeast too. So that's also another good reason. There's tons of guys for them to use to attack me as well. Take a look. They got HIMARS there. Lots of artillery, it looks like. Javelins, a few strikers, some supply trucks and stuff like that. They actually have a good treasury, so they could launch attacks on us as well. We're trying to still gain up our military. You can go right here. Where's the other one? All the way over there. He found a way. Let's get him off back over there. The rest of these guys are starting to get really mad at me. Oregon doesn't. British Columbia is not. If I can get them all mad at me, I don't care. They can all come after me at that point. Yeah, Colombia's still mad. Venezuela, all these guys are mad. Huh. I'll probably use that to my advantage. Where are you guys going? Are you guys going all the way back to Atlanta? Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, some of these guys, they get over here, and then they can be used to come up from this direction, too. Quickly take out Harrisburg and Philadelphia from that direction. It's not the worst idea. Yeah, that's probably what's going to end up actually happening. There'll be a huge attack here, though. We'll go after South New Jersey pretty quickly. jump in here and yeah, knock out this stuff, then come out and take over Philadelphia, then move our way from the east to the west. Yeah, I'll have to set up an attack. That's what will have to happen. But alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. Next time we're going to go after Pennsylvania. And then I think after that my UN approval will be so low that it won't really matter. So I won't be able to do anything. So I'll have to figure out how I want to proceed. So alright guys, I appreciate y'all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.